Hello, wine enthusiasts. Welcome to the Daily Taste for Thursday, May 12th, 2022. Yesterday, we talked about residual sugar in wine, which got me thinking of some of my favorite dessert wines. Some people dismiss dessert wines automatically because they're sweet, but don't let that deter you from trying some of the amazing dessert wines being made all over the world. One of my favorite dessert wines are Sauternes. Sauternes are full-bodied, French, sweet wines made from grapes grown in the Graves section of Bordeaux. These wines are made from a combination of Semillon, Sauvignon Blanc, and Muscadelle grapes. The Semillon produces a broad, well-structured base, while the Sauvignon Blanc brings sufficient acidity to keep the resulting wine fresh. These grapes are preferred in production of Sauternes because they are thin-skinned, which makes them susceptible to a particular type of fungus called Botrytis cinerea, which is crucial to most late-harvest wines. According to Wine Searcher, when Botrytis spores land on healthy grapes in favorable weather conditions, they develop into what is referred to as noble rot. Noble rot develops most reliably in areas where morning mists form, which allow the fungus to thrive. When repeated over a number of weeks, this process gradually dries the grapes, reducing their water content and naturally concentrating their sugars and flavor compounds. Since the sugar level directly impacts the alcohol content in a wine, when these concentrated grapes are fermented, they'll reach up to 15 to 16% alcohol, which is too toxic for the yeast to continue the fermentation. So the fermentation stops naturally, leaving a lot of residual sugar characteristic of these dessert wines. Sauternes are expensive to make, partially because they're hand-picked by professionals who only pick grapes that have been infected with botrytis. According to Wine Searcher, a half bottle of top-quality, aged Sauternes wine from a good vintage can command prices in excess of $1,000. The most prestigious of all Sauternes is made by Chateau d'Yquem, which is considered the world's most famous dessert wine. Sauternes are known to age for decades, which adds to their allure. Sauternes are fabulous when sipped all by themselves, but pair wonderfully with cheesecake, herb-roasted poultry, or spicy Asian cuisine. I encourage you to look for Sauternes at your local wine shop or on a dessert menu at a nice restaurant. You won't be disappointed. Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers!